If we can spend a little bit time on demystifying this entire term, and how does it even affect all of us without us even being aware about that? I think that would be really beneficial for the audience.
Right. I think that's a very interesting question, Gopal. So let's dive in, and maybe let me give you an illustration. So
Sure.
let's imagine that there is a young mother in one of the big cities of India, and it could be anyone. And now the young mother, of course, is balancing responsibilities at home, but also is looking for a career. And then in her career, she wants choices. She wants to maybe work for another organization. And at some point, she may want to have her own organization. She may want to turn entrepreneurial. She may want to be an entrepreneur. And in each of those cases, in an ideal world, the road should be open for her.
Yeah.
Now, let's imagine that she's taken up for the time being a role in a different organization. And for this, she has to travel to work. And her place of work is, let's say, 6 kilometers or 8 kilometers away. And today she wants to travel by public transport. Should be possible.
Yep.
Take the metro, take a bus, take an auto, take a cab. Tomorrow she wants to drive down. So there should be safe, a safe access. She should feel safe driving on the road.
Correct.
Day after tomorrow, she feels that the weather is very good and she needs some exercise. So she wants to walk down to work, even if it takes an hour or 90 minutes. She should be able to do that. The next day, there's more work in office, so she has to stay till late. She has to stay till 10 or 11 p.m. And she's willing to do that. But then she wants to be safe. She wants to feel safe coming back home at night. Now, all of these situations, Gopal, the freedom to choose careers, the ability to be able to be an entrepreneur in a chosen field if you want to be, the provision of safe, affordable, reliable public transport, safe roads to drive on where people follow traffic rules, a safe walking environment. One day she may want to cycle to work, the ability to do that, and the confidence to be able to return home late if one is working late. All of these things are where public policy touches the lives of people. These are all instances where if these things are provided, public policy is working well. Or vice versa, put the other way around, good public policy would ensure these outcomes. So therefore, every step of the way, in every endeavor, in every human endeavor, there is policy which is touching our lives. So we cannot ignore it. Sometimes we tend to ignore it, or sometimes we tend to assign one abstract, amorphous identity to it called government. But actually, we can break it down into a set of actions or a set of frameworks which can be described collectively as public policy. But in the illustration that I gave, it could be ease of doing business, it could be safe, it could be public transport, it could be urban mobility, it could be policing, it could be law and order, so on and so forth. So all of these policies made by different departments at different levels of government, at the central level, at the state level, at the local level, all of these are at play. And when they come together in harmony is when you have the best outcomes, and you have given this young mother the freedom of choice. So, Gopal, to sum it up, good public policy or public policy is all about choices. It's about giving freedom at scale in India to 1 billion plus people, as opposed to a lot of freedom to just a few. It is for providing freedom at scale and reasonable freedoms at scale to everyone. That's the essence of good public policy.